Hey, it's Ty with Advanblack. Thank you for joining us again on our YouTube Advanblack channel. Today we are going to talk about the ProTech Performance Front Crash Bar. This thing is pretty solid, pretty sweet. It's 1¼ inch tubing. It is TIG welded. It's powder coated gloss black. It's 33 inches in width. And then you have sliders that also attach on the ends, and those sliders can be any of Delrin, which is a very hard plastic, or you've got a CNC aluminum anodized with carbon fiber sleeve. You've got this option as well, which is CNC ribbed. And then we also have the extensions that go ahead and add an extra 3 inches to each side, and these are perfect for when you have the Advanblack Lower Fairings. That'll actually extend it out far enough so that it'll protect in the event of a crash. So go ahead, watch us. This is an easy install and you're gonna be impressed. All right, so you come over to your bike and you're gonna go ahead and you're looking at installing the ProTech Performance Crash Bar. First thing you're gonna need to do is you're gonna go ahead and need to remove your floorboard mounts on both the brake side and the clutch side. I like to start on the brake side because the way that this is designed, it's designed with 4 mounting holes, 4 mounting points on the clutch side, and there's only 2 here on the brake side. So we supply also a spacer which goes behind the floorboard mount, and also with the floorboard mount, that mounts through your rear brake master cylinder mount. So there's a stack up there. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to remove the bolts that hold those 2 things on, and you're going to slide this up in behind it, get that loosely fitted, and then we'll go ahead and we will attach it at the rear brake master cylinder location as well. All right, so a little tech tip is I like to find something that I can prop this whole assembly up with once I remove the 2 bolts. It just kind of keeps everything together instead of separating and falling down. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove these 2 screws. And now that that's become loose, I'm going to pull these screws all the way out. This hardware is supplied when you purchase our ProTech Performance Crash Bar. So I want to go ahead and make sure that I get my blue Loctite, my medium strength thread locker on each of these bolts. And then what I do is I start in the back and I put in the back bolt and line it up through the floorboard mount and through the actual mount that holds the rear brake master cylinder, and then I will feed up the spacer and wiggle that through. Find that all to be good, and then I will get it started, just a couple threads. And then I'll swing up the spacer to the front, grab my next bolt that already has Loctite thread locker on it, and then run that through. Kind of wiggle it back and forth till you find its happy spot. And only get a couple threads in there. You want to leave it loose so that you can eventually feed your ProTech Performance Crash Guard through. Because when you tighten down these bolts, it actually tightens down the rear master cylinder, and you still need to slide your engine crash guard in here. So you got to leave those loose for now. We'll go over to the other side and remove that floorboard mount. All right, now we're over to the clutch side of the bike, and we are going to go ahead and remove the clutch side floorboard mount. And it's just 2 bolts. This is a lot easier than the other side. There is no other rear brake master cylinder to contend with. So we'll remove the front and remove the rear. And now you have the entire floorboard mount no longer attached. So now we're set up that we can go ahead and slide in the crash bar and start to get it mounted. All right, so now that we've got the crash bar here, I like to do everything difficult way. We've already got these lower installed. Instead of taking them off, you're just going to need to slide these inside of the actual lower fairing mounts. Doing this one-handed and blind is always fun. All right, and then over here to the front rear master cylinder. So in order to do this, you're going to have two spacers, and when you run the lower fairings, these are actually going to be a little bit shorter, just for the stack-up scenario. So I'm going to run this short one in the front. So the front goes in between the lower fairing and the rear cylinder. And you're going to line that up, slide that all the way through until you grab the actual crash bar, and then feed that all the way through. And then the rear is the longer one, and it goes up in between. So one-handed, one person, start there, slide it up, and then feed it through. And then find out where it lines up and get it into the frame rail. Switch over to your 5/16. There you go. Move over to the clutch side and get it started now. All right, now we're on the clutch side. As you can see, there are the 4 mounting points. 2 are going to be for your floorboard support, and then these 2 are going to go right through. For us, we have the lower fairing bracket, but if you don't have that, it'll just go right through and right into your frame. So I like to take just one and get one started, just to kind of put everything up and align everything in space. Don't tighten anything down right away. If you're new to this, that's the last thing you want to do, because as soon as you tighten that down, every other hole doesn't line up. So keep everything loose so you can kind of move it around. We'll move to the rear of this, which will allow us to install the floorboard mounts. Again, it's a Harley, it shakes, and these are pretty important. You don't want your foot controls falling off. So I like to get that, line it up. That started, and we'll grab the other one, find it. These smaller ones are 7/32. Again, all hardware supply that you need. Again, left that loose because we've still got one more bolt to put in that already has thread locker on it. All right, so now we've got all 4 in. I'm going to go ahead and check the other side, make sure everything feels like it's lined up right. Then we'll go through and we will torque everything down to spec. So we're back over to the brake side, and we are going to go 15 to 20 foot-pounds. I tend to stick with the higher levels. I know a lot of people split it. So 15 to 20, what's that, 17 and a half? I think I'm going to run closer to 20. There you go, there's 20. And then the front 2. And brake side's done. Back over to the clutch side. Same bolts, same torque setting. Switch from the 7/32 back over to the 5/16. All right, there you have it. Alrighty, so we have just installed our ProTech Performance front crash bar. So if you do not have already the Advanblack lower fairing, then you can jump right to the step of putting on your slider, whichever you choose, the carbon fiber CNC anodized version, or one of the Delrin or one of the others. But since you see we have a lower fairing already installed, the whole point of a crash bar, right, is to protect and save. They call them engine crash bars to protect your engine. And so now when you go ahead and add these, maybe we should call these the lower fairing extensions, something to think about. You're going to go ahead and you're going to add, of course, your medium strength thread locker. And this is going to put it outboard of the lower fairing so that when your bike goes over on its side, hopefully it never does, it is protected. So what I like to do is I like to thread these in by hand and then finish it off with a crescent. We have it milled out on the end, squared off so that you can grab it with a crescent and give it your final tightening and torque. And then, again, you have the option to choose any one of our sliders, and the slider goes on the end with a 3/8/16 bolt and with Loctite as well, and that completes the installation of the sliders. All right, there you have it. The ProTech Performance front crash bar installation with the lower fairings. Works with or without the lower fairings. Just want to make sure that's clear. So when you do run your lower fairings, you've got the 3-inch extension and you've got your slider. All complete. Alrighty, and there you have it. We just finished up the brake side of the ProTech Performance front crash bar. As you can see, it's a very easy install. I say that for a lot of our products because really we design them with the intention they're easy to install so that you can do this at home. So if you want to go ahead and purchase these now, you can call our local dealers, or you can also purchase the lower fairings to complement and give you that full look. So whatever you like, go ahead. And what we want you to know is keep the shiny side up, and if you don't, call Advanblack.